Winter ended a few weeks ago, but the bad winter months are still doing damage to our roads. This pothole over here measures about 3 inches deep, which could cause some serious damage to your car if you're not paying attention and driving over it too quickly. The max number of dogs the heirs have had in their house at one time is 14. This is labeled as a handicap accessible bus stop, but snowy sidewalks make it difficult, if not impossible, for someone to get through with a wheelchair. Some of the plans to replace the current I-81 overpass include building a new overpass, building a system of tunnels, or diverting the highway around the city. Police caught up with the 15-year-old driver here at East Genesee Street and Irving Avenue. She then fled westbound through downtown Syracuse before escaping on I-690. Marilyn Vanderburg is a former Miss America and a survivor of child abuse. She now educates people all over the country and her family.
We need to sit down with all of our children and talk about what is appropriate as they grow into their sexuality. My grandson was 6 when I heard him in the playroom saying, "Don't touch my privates, don't touch my privates." And he was kidding, but he knows what that means, and he needs to know that, and he does know that.
She spoke at the Ryan McMahon Child Advocacy Center breakfast to kick off Child Abuse Prevention Month. They say 90% of abused children are abused by someone they know, and it's important to educate the community.
People don't want to hear about it, they don't want to talk about it. Unfortunately, we hear about it every day. I think that people need to know that it happens. I think that we all need to play a part in keeping kids safe.
She says educating parents and children is one of the best ways to prevent abuse. After the breakfast, they planted these pinwheels in a pinwheel garden in Foreman Park. The pinwheels are meant to represent the playfulness of a child. Linda Cleary, executive director of the Advocacy Center, says they try to plant as many of these gardens as they can.
To try to encourage people to remember that we want a happy, healthy childhood for every children. Every child deserves that, and this is kind of a constant reminder for people, and more of a happy reminder for people.
The pinwheels are also part of a larger national campaign called Pinwheels for Prevention. Samantha Sonner, NCC News. The gentle stroll of a horse can be relaxing and therapeutic.
He's a sweetheart.
Veteran Tom Weiser realized their healing powers after suffering from a stroke. He was still recovering when he came across Stable Movement.
Come up the hill here, I seen Teresa had horses here. And so I stopped and said, "You need any help?"
He started helping with everyday tasks and riding the horses. Owner Teresa Pedroso saw an improvement.
And we really seen a significant increase in his balance during walking.
Pedroso then saw an opportunity to help more veterans, both the injured and those with PTSD. She founded the program Soldiers and Saddles. Stable Movements has 5 horses participating in the program that can accommodate riders of all levels. Building a relationship with horses helps the veterans regain trust.
They're always on the alert, looking for something to go off or happen, but here in the barn, it's a calm, relaxing place where they can learn trust and explore it more.
Tom enjoyed working with the horses so much that he decided to get one of his own.
I like to run all over the place in here. Up in the power lines and stuff by myself. Let them go where they eat grass where they want to and just look around. Take your mind off of stuff.
After a successful first year for Soldiers and Saddles, Pedroso hopes she can help more veterans see the same success as Tom.
At another barn.
Thick, dark smoke makes it difficult for firefighters to see and talk to each other, and easy for something to go wrong.
People don't understand. People are so used to seeing movies where you can actually see inside, you can see the flames. It's not really like that. Most fires
are burning hotter and darker than ever, but new technology is keeping firefighters safer.
It changes the fact that we can sometimes get to the fire and put it out faster. We can find victims faster.
Equipment helps them to see and communicate. Binghamton Fire Department uses a thermal imaging camera to be able to see people and objects through the smoke. Their uniforms are equipped with a personal alert safety system that goes off if a firefighter is standing still for more than 30 seconds. They also have personalized radios. When they call dispatch, other firefighters can see the personal number of who's calling in. And an emergency button lets you know if someone is in distress.
And anything that can help save you or your brother firefighters' lives is the utmost importance.
Technology is not always reliable, so they have to be prepared if anything fails.
Relying on your own senses comes into basically the training part of what we do. You know, the new technology is great. You have to rely on yourself first and your equipment second.
The new equipment helps keep firefighters safe while they help keep the community safe. Samantha Sonner, WBNG TV, Action News.